You wake before dawn knowing one mistake today could mean hunger, punishment, or that you never make it back to this bunk. The barracks are freezing, and dozens of prisoners rise from hard bunks before a guard reaches the door. You fold your thin blanket exactly as ordered because even a crooked corner can bring trouble. Everyone lines up in silence while guards count the same exhausted faces again and again. Breakfast is a small bowl of watery corn porridge that disappears in a few mouthfuls. You scrape the bowl clean because there may be nothing else until evening. Outside, prisoners stand for another count while cold wind cuts through worn uniforms. Your work group is marched away under guard before the sun is fully up. Today you carry heavy timber across a muddy work site with hands already cracked from previous days. The pace is set by fear, not strength, so nobody wants to be seen slowing down. When one prisoner stumbles, the rest keep moving because stopping can punish the whole group. You learn to conserve energy by taking shorter steps and never lifting more than necessary. A whistle signals a brief pause, but sitting down without permission is still risky. You use the break to flex numb fingers and check whether your shoes are still holding together. Lunch is another thin ration, eaten quickly while standing near the work area. Prisoners quietly compare portions because a few extra spoonfuls can matter by nightfall. Conversation stays cautious, with most people speaking only about work, food, weather, or family. You memorize which guards shout first and which ones punish without warning. The afternoon becomes a cycle of lifting, carrying, digging, and trying not to attract attention. Sweat soaks your clothes even in the cold, then chills against your skin when you stop moving. Then a damaged tool brings the whole group to a stop. Nobody looks up because nobody wants to be the person blamed for it. Only when the guard finally waves you on does everyone start moving again. The return march feels longer because your legs are stiff and your stomach is empty. Back at the compound, another count keeps everyone standing outside before they can enter. Guards search clothing and pockets for anything taken from the work site. Inside the barracks, prisoners rush to repair clothing, wrap sore feet, and claim space near any warmth. Dinner is small, and you eat slowly to make the final bites feel like more. You save a crumb for later even though you know hunger may make you eat it within minutes. Water for washing is limited, so cleaning yourself means a quick wipe of face, hands, and neck. Clothes are patched repeatedly because replacement items are rare and never guaranteed. Someone nearby coughs through the evening while others pretend not to notice how weak he sounds. Prisoners trade tiny favors, such as thread, a button, or a place closer to the stove. Trust is careful because the wrong conversation can bring consequences for more than one person. Before lights out, another inspection forces everyone to stand beside their bunks. You keep your few possessions visible and simple so there's nothing suspicious to explain. When the guards leave, whispers begin briefly before exhaustion makes the room quiet. You check your feet for broken skin because a small wound can become serious when you still have to work. The mattress is thin, the blanket is rough, and the cold comes up through the floor. Sleep is interrupted by coughing, movement, guards outside, and the fear of being called up. Some nights, you dream about ordinary food, clean clothes, or sitting somewhere without being watched. Before dawn, footsteps in the corridor pull everyone awake before the door even opens. You stand, fold the blanket, and prepare to repeat almost the same day again. Survival becomes less about hope in the moment and more about avoiding the mistake that makes tomorrow worse. In a place built to control every hour, making it through one ordinary day becomes its own quiet victory. Could you survive 1 month living like this? Tell me in the comments. And if you think this was brutal, watch what happens when you're sent to a Soviet Gulag.